So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
Chance! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bayer Leverkusen have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Zico! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Zico. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Vieira. Mbappe! This might spell danger. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry. And he's managed to get free. Messi wins the duel this time. Messi has got himself a free kick. Stood up well to him there. Cafu. Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Bayer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Dembele, and he's intervened well there. Messi, and Messi! And one more try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Eto'o has given away a free kick. And it's Dembele. Cafu. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pressing. Zico! Oh, it's come loose. That is good alertness. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zico. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Bale. Quick look, then plays it in. He's gone for goal! Goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi plays it short. Mbappe. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Bayer Leverkusen coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to...
He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Oh, smashing header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Cafu. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bayer Leverkusen needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there, the odds were stacked against them.
Belletti. Oh, it's Dembele. Zico proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply...
And Ribéry! Oh, just over.
Ribéry probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Mbappe did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Succumbs to the pressure. Ribéry. 75 minutes played. Cafu. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's Dembele. Picked out brilliantly. And that has been clubbed away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Eto'o. Belletti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
This their second corner of the game. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Adams. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Eto'o in acres of space out wide.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Messi. Now it's Ribéry. And that has left him in a heap. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayer Leverkusen pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! And has a goal! And the ball's come loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7 foot than 6.
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
And it's Messi. Adams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No way through. Beckham. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a throw-in. First quarter of an hour gone. Beckham floated up and over. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the other side. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Saka looking to get on the end of this. He gets big. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Belletti. Messi.
Milan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Gnabry unable to make it happen. Oh, what a mistake! He's there and gets it away. Opts for safety. Saka. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's definitely not his best. Cafu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hits one! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams. It's Belletti. Sané. Beckham. It's Saka. And it's Gnabry. Beckham. Saka. And here's Gnabry.
1 minute at a
Two
time.
under the circumstances. Dembele. Bellingham. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. Beckham. Gnabry. It's Saka. Schneider. Gnabry. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. That's gone for a throw-in. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing good feet.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not a play, and it is a goal kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schneider. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Cafu.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Bayer Leverkusen appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Adams. Bellingham. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Beckenbauer. White. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's intervened well there.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. White spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And straight into the wall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Sané. He's dribbled past his man here. And Sané! Decent enough try.
Sané usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Schneider. Saka. And it's Schneider. Adams does well to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saka gets into some space. Climbs up big! It's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling...
That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And nobody in this atmosphere can... Mbappe! And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
He's had it taken off him.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wirtz. Davis. It's Belletti. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to let him past. They get a throw in. And it's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Adams cuts out the pass. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Wirtz stood his ground strongly. Wirtz! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good effort from distance. Bayer Leverkusen are enjoying the lion's share of possession. And Guti! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Bayer Leverkusen have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now to do that.
Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davis. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Bayer Leverkusen are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Messi. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Van der Ven gathers from the goal kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he latch on to this?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Wirtz, and he's had it nicked away. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. Yildiz. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Guti looking to add to his goal. Adams. Davis. Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Bayer Leverkusen head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Bayer Leverkusen carrying a one-goal lead. Great ball if he can get there. No way through there. Davis. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it. And it's Dembele. Rice spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That looks a cracking ball. Wirtz. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Belletti. And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. Davis. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super ball!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele, and he has a go! They've done it! 2 to the good, they have breathing space.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Undor. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Dembele. And he's making progress on the ball. And he's picked out the run. Goalkeeper's ball goes down, but nothing given. Davis. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's been picked out. He's shifting through the gears here. Just 5 minutes left. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Soyuncu cuts it out. Rice. Foot in. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Undor. That's that, the end. Bayer Leverkusen have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Bellingham. And he's gone backward here. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right, one of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Some good work on the right flank here. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Davis. Cafu. Van der Ven. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Davis. Adams. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. David Villa.
Footballing with usually identified.
Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Belletti. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Belletti. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Belletti. Van der Ven. Adams. Van der Ven. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, played right into his path. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
In designated areas within these
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Bayer Leverkusen head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. But has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Messi showing good feet. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cafu. Guti. Oh, he's been caught napping. Adams. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Neymar. Griezmann. And here's a chance. And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, strongly challenged there. Petit has given away a free kick.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, well played, well played. Belletti. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Belletti. He is through here. Mbappe. Belletti. And it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Davis. Bellingham. Now Van de Ven. And it's Belletti. Bellingham. Davis. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cafu. And it's Belletti. And here's Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And this is a great chance to take a lead. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes
Mbappe.
on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Guti. Number 15, David Villa. Coming
Costa
on the
Curta.
field, number 10,
Neymar
Vinicius
going
Junior.
face to face with his great rival.
Number 17,
Neymar.
Ribery. Number 14,
Oh, that's neat.
Messi.
Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Cafu. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Spread neatly. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Bellingham.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That looks a good ball through. Davis.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van der Ven gets across and deals with it. Davis. And Adams. And back to the keeper they go. Cafu. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Messi! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Goal! Number 10, Lionel Messi!
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's...
And he's had a hit! And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Van der Ven. Adams. And it's Belletti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Son Heung-min. David Villa. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. Davis. Oh no, this does not look... Can he finish? Bayer Leverkusen have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. David Villa stood up well to him there, driving forward, and claimed it back swiftly. More and more pressure on the ball here. Davis. Picked out brilliantly. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Bellingham. And it's Messi. That's Guti. Cafu. Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Showing good feet. Belletti. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Guti. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cafu carries the ball down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Son Heung-min. Guti. And he's there to retrieve it. Belletti. Played back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And it's Davis. It's Belletti. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Bayer Leverkusen have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, perfectly measured that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham. Davis. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big jump, Rummenigge! It's in! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Dembele. It's Dembele!
Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot's on. And the shots! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Al Nassr are now look. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Adams. Son Heung-min delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply...
Had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And that has put paid to that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Belletti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. This is the time you need that pace.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Bale. Guti. And that's gone loose. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mendieta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gaitska Mendieta. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van de Ven.
Bayer Leverkusen really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Bellingham.
Bayer Leverkusen appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Bale! Yes! And surely it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a good position here. Oh, he's been... Now the finish! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And that's that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he get onto this? Cantona! Oh, Cantona!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that... There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And we have our very first corner. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intent. And Romario! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
He's in here! Schneider. And here's Romario. He's got space in the area. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Neymar. Gavi. Romario. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Foot in. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. Davis. Cantona. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Belletti. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Neymar. There's the hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Cafu. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Bellingham. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Mbappe! Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cantona. And it's Neymar. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Maradona. Good played for Dembele. Rice. Belletti. Stood up well to him there. That looks a cracking ball. And it's real chance! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Arsenal have penetrated Dembele! And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Schneider. Oh, he's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that's well seen too. Bayer Leverkusen still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Adams. Van de Ven.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Belletti.
The attendance
Maradona.
for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,898.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Davis spots it and intercepts. Belletti. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Romario. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider. Gavi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bellingham. Passes short and sharp.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
He's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cantona delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Bellingham. Davis. It's Bellingham. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Schneider. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Dembele.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cafu. Cantona, who's set up one goal so far. Van de Ven. And it's been given away. He is through here. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be
Davis gets across to intercept that. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Bastoni, the man that it... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match with... He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Bayer Leverkusen have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a little off target. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's in... Can he put it away? Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayer Leverkusen leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's only too happy to take that back. Guti. Neymar. Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cafu. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
David Villa, and he's in on goal, and Messi! Bastoni. Belletti. Now Van de Ven. Davis. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's on his way! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Messi. Guti. No way through, so shot at goal! Goal by Leverkusen! And they're back in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Sané.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Guti. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. David Villa. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. David Villa. Sane. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Neymar. Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He might be in here! There's the shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Looks to go... Heads it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Belletti. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. Vinicius Junior!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's Conte. Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Bayer Leverkusen playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution.
Arsenal get the second half going.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kante. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe is onto this. Guti. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! The referee's awarded a free kick. Adams. Oh no, this does not look... Can he finish? There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Terrible error, duly punished. And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's gone backward here, and that is expertly dealt with. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bayer Leverkusen really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
71,550.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guti. Cafu.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Conte, well timed, excellent interception. Wirtz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Sané, passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, and once more he proves rigid and robust. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. David Villa, wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Interesting ball. Oh, great ball! And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
David Villa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wirtz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. David Villa. Oh, important interception. He's gone for goal. He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Wirtz goes steaming forward. Chouameni. Adams. Belletti. And it's Sané. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
What a save by Seaman! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Confirmation that... And that's it! Bayer Leverkusen illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So off we go then. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they...
And Romario! That's another chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment. He's going for goal! Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. He's having a go! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Bayer Leverkusen have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Vieira. And here's Romario.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. That's good play. Cafu. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's come loose.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Davis attempts a clearance. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins. Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's from... Great hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. Wirtz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's being shifted off it. Romario! Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Belletti. Now Van de Ven. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davis. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Look at the space here. Big chance! Messi. Now it's Romario. Cafu. Vitz. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Romario. Great defending, strong and determined.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi. Belletti. And it's Dembele. He's played it back.
Ah, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Davis. And Adams.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? And another try!
Added time.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Shin to shin. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's had it taken off him. Pirlo. Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, they can break here. Now it's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Vitz. So much time and space here. Mbappe. Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe.
The attendance
In
for this
comes the
match was
corner.
71,550.
They've played it short.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Cafu getting this one clear. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
And Romario! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hullet. And it's Romario. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 4, Maradona.
Del Piero.
Number 10,
Interesting ball.
Vinicius Junior.
Lovely bit of skill.
Taking place.
Mateus stood his ground strongly. That's tidy. He's going all the way. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van de Ven. So that's it. It is all over. Bayer Leverkusen bow out. Defeat sealing their fate.
Those of you making their
What are
way
your
home
thoughts on today's
public
game then, Jim?
transportation today,
Well, what
please
can I say?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. And now the breakaway. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu and Adams. Davis. And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get away here? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Dembele. Schneider. Adams with the slide tackle there. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chase.
Bellingham! And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schneider. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And it's Dembele. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. Oh, great chance. Chooses to go back. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
And we have our very first corner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. He's free, he has got space.
Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Davids. Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kane. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. There's the crossfield ball. Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking... Snyder! Yes, it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's had it taken off him. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mbappe!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Dembele. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And he's found the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Inviting looking ball that. Neatly clipped into space. Well, what about it? Bayer Leverkusen have dragged it back at the last. He won't be happy with that one. That's a good run down the left. It's Kane! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Schneider. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Ribéry. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field. Number 22. Number 15.
Referee's given a
Modric.
throw. Schneider. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Davids. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Oh, that big chance! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. No, Modric! And that would have won it.
Modric is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Has a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Kane. Number 8. Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 18. Maradona. Number 13.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's Schneider! And that is wildly off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Modric. Adams cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti. Now this could be a chance.
There will be 5
Messi.
minutes
He
added
could be
time.
in here. Politano. Now it's Schneider. Belletti. Driving on and making good progress. Ribéry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
He's going for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Maradona probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on to replace him is number 42,
Davis.
Musiala.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim.